Hey gang, Sherry here, and welcome to this edition of Travel Talk. Welcome everyone. Today is Saturday, May the 9th. Oh my goodness, time is just flying by. Since we've all been in quarantine for the past couple of months, however long it's been, I don't even know how long it's been, but time has just gotten away from us all. So, welcome today. It has been a very busy news week, so I have a lot to share with you guys, and it's most of it is positive news. So good to hear positive news at this point. So, I want to welcome everyone into the show. Thank you so much for coming. There's Life Adventure Show. Welcome. And we've got Alyssa. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome. We've got Bonnie. Welcome. So if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook Live, welcome. If you are watching the replay on YouTube or Facebook, welcome. If you are listening to the replay on Spotify, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Like I say, this is Travel Talk. My name is Sherry. I am a travel agent from the St. Louis area. This is where we talk about all kinds of vacation, cruise, Disney news, plus deals and question and answer session at the end. So we're going to have lots of fun today, lots of things to cover. So buckle up. And if I miss your comment, I do apologize. Not positive for me. Oh, Holland America cruise was canceled. Oh, I know. There's been so many cancellations, but we are hearing some, at least plans to reopen. So good. Uh, maybe find something else. Absolutely. Get those cruises and vacations rebooked if you have been canceled. Absolutely. And check out these channels we have in chat today. Life Adventure Show. Go check out their channel. I know I was watching you guys getting some local cuisine. My mom and dad actually went out to a restaurant last night. And so they were very excited. They went to the catfish place here. And so, yeah, the restaurants are starting to open up. The hair salons are starting to open up. So things are moving in the right direction. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2022 should be okay. Yep, Bonnie's booked it in our group cruise in January, so January 24th, 2021 out of Miami. So excited on Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas, and we're going to Labadee, Haiti, and Coco Keys. So everyone's invited to come with us. There's Pamela. Good morning. Welcome, Pamela. And have 3 booked in November. Oh, wow. Wow, good luck. Good luck on that for sure. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Hi, Cindy's in the house. Welcome. I am so ready to get down to your area. I am telling you what, I am itching to come to Southern Missouri. I hopefully will be in your area very, very soon. So I will definitely be getting a hold of you and letting you know when we are headed toward Branson. Can't wait. We usually go to Branson, once or twice a year. And so, not being able to get down there has been just killing us. Thank you. I would love to meet you as well. Absolutely. I love your channel. You guys do a fantastic job over there. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, check out these channels we have in chat today. I'm going to take just a moment to tweet out the stream. So hopefully you will do the same. Tweet it out, share it out to all your friends so we can grow our awesome Sunsets Ohana. And looky there, I remembered to turn my volume down. Look at me. I am doing good. All right, so we got that tweeted out. All right, excellent. So, all right, guys, so I am going to get right into the news. We have a lot to share with you today. Hi, Amy. Welcome. There's another one of our group cruisers. Welcome, Amy. So, yeah, I teamed up with Alana Zingano. So if you have not checked out Alana's channel, go over there and check her out. And we are doing our group cruise in January. So if you're interested, doing the Sharon at Sea and Ship Show. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Leaves out of New York. Oh, yeah, that sounds amazing. Yeah, my husband is wanting to go to New York. And so I told him, I was like, well, the only way I'll go to New York is if we do a cruise out of New York. See, you got to compromise, you got to compromise a little bit sometimes. So that's my compromise. So, all right. So I'll be watching for your comments. I know they're a little delayed on here, but I'll be watching a little bit while I'm reading the news. So, but if I miss your comment, no worries. Just repost it and then I should be able to see it. I'm just refreshing here. Hold on. Let's refresh and go here. All right. Well, I should be able to see your comments on there too. Okay. So I think we're good. But the StreamYard's program that I'm using, I love it, by the way, but it is a little bit delayed. Oh, hubby wanted to go to New York. I wanted to go to Bermuda, so it all works out. That sounds amazing, you guys. Yes. Yes, see, it's those little compromises that keeps us all together, isn't it? And it all works out in the end. All right. Okay. All right. So we are going to jump right into the news. So as always, I'll start with a little bit of Disney news and then we'll move on from there. So this week it was announced that Disney Springs begins a phased reopening on May the 20th. That is only a week and a half away, you guys. This is amazing news. So it says a phased reopening of Disney Springs will begin on May 20th. Following the guidance of the government and health officials, a limited number of shopping and dining experiences that are owned by third party, remember these are third party companies that they're letting them open up. It's not actually Disney owned properties. But it says that are owned by third-party operating participants will begin to open during this initial phase. The rest of Walt Disney World will remain closed, including theme parks and resort hotels. But hey, you guys, it is a step in the right direction. So I am so excited to hear this news. So then this morning we got news because just got a little bit of clarification. Because like I said, it is third party, but it says earlier this week we reported that Disney Springs will kick off Walt Disney World's phased reopening on May 20th. Even though Disney Springs plans to open to the public, the choice on whether to open each store or restaurant is up to the discretion of the owners. So everything may not be open, you guys. So you want to do a little bit of research before you head down there. It says, so far we have confirmed that Raglan Road Irish Pub is not going to be open on May 20th. And also Homecoming. So Homecoming Florida Kitchen will not reopen with Disney Springs on May 20th. So just a little bit, of a nugget there to watch out for. If you are going to, see or do a specific restaurant or a specific store, the World of Disney will not be open, the store. So, there's going to be they're just leaving it up to the store and restaurant owners. If they want to open up, they can. If they don't, then they don't have to. So, but like I said, it's a step in the right direction. It's just music to my ears. So glad to hear some good news. Good news, you guys. Okay, so next up, I thought this was a really good article. It says U.S. travel industry releases guidance for travel in the new normal. So this is going to be new normal, at least for a little while, you guys. Okay, so it says following a collaboration between medical experts and a broad array of businesses and organizations, the U.S. travel industry submitted to the White House and governors a document containing detailed guidance for travel-related businesses to help keep their customers and employees safe as the country emerges from the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. How great does that sound? The country is going to emerge from this pandemic. That sounds fantastic. Okay, so entitled Travel in the New Normal, the document describes the measures that the travel industry will follow to reduce the risk of COVID-19 and help to communicate across each and every step of a traveler's journey. The goal is to allow travel to safely resume as states and municipalities relax physical distancing guidance. Okay, it says we want political leaders and the public alike to see that our industry is setting a very high standard for reducing the risk of coronavirus in our businesses, and that the practices in place to achieve that standard are consistent through every phase of the travel experience, said the U.S. Travel Association President and CEO Roger Dow in a statement. As travel reopens, travelers need the confidence that safety measures are in place from their departure to their return home. So, couldn't agree more. I think there needs to be plenty of industry standards so that everyone is on the same page. Excellent, excellent news. Okay, next up, Sandals Resorts sets reopening dates and updates safety measures. So Sandals Resorts plans to reopen all of its resorts with the exception of the Bahamas resorts on June 4th. This includes Antigua, Barbados, Grenada, Jamaica, St. Lucia, and Turks and Caicos. Sandals Bahamas locations will have a scheduled reopen date of July 1st. It's not that far away, you guys. There have been several ongoing travel restrictions, airport closures, and increased government protocols, which have caused border closure extensions. These dates are therefore subject to change, and as they are dependent on those factors. So definitely things could change, but as of right now, we're hoping for some reopenings June and July timeframe. So very, very excited about that. All right, now this I thought was very interesting because this actually gives details of what the travel in the new normal is going to look like. Okay, so this is from Palladium. Now, I sent my parents to Grand Palladium in Jamaica. They absolutely loved it. It's a fabulous, fabulous resort. So, if you want more information on that, definitely let me know. All right. Palladium Hotel Group unveils new healthy and safety protocols. Palladium Hotel Group has shared with us its new health and safety protocols based off the instructions and recommendations of the WHO and expert authorities of 6 countries in which this company operates. Okay, so here are some bullet points of what we're going to be seeing as the new normal. Okay, so they're going to be reinforcing the cleaning and infection. So reinforcing cleaning and disinfection. Okay, adding hand sanitizer dispensers throughout the property and within the rooms, especially in entrance areas and closed spaces, such as restaurants, gyms, spas, and children's areas. They will be performing temperature checks. So there's going to be temperature checks with infrared thermometers for employees, suppliers, and guests. So expect temperature checks, you guys. Requiring the use of masks, gloves, and disposable paper items for staff from different departments. These items will also be available in the guest rooms. So they'll be available. It doesn't say that it's going to be required for the guests to wear the gloves and mask. It does say the staff will be required to wear them. So it just says these items will be available for guests in their room. So we'll see if that is a requirement or not. Okay, so prioritizing single-use products to minimize contact and establish protection systems at receptions and counters. So that's good. Yeah, always want to make sure those shared spaces are cleaned constantly. And expanding medical services. So all of that really sounds good. And you guys, I thought that was interesting because not only with Palladium Hotel Group, but any of our hotels and resorts around the U.S. and around the world, you know, this is going to be, you know, the new normal. And, you know, it's going to be a welcome sign for everybody. You know, people are going to want these safety measures to be in place. So it's going to be expected. It's going to be implied. It's going to be required, probably. You know, so you know, putting everyone's mind at ease is the goal here. Okay, so the hotels will require that all on property are maintaining social distancing of at least 6.5 feet. Distancing will be monitored, especially in areas where there may be a greater concentration of people, such as pools, beach areas, restaurants, and more. So we're still going to social distance even with all of our safety precautions in place. Okay, so moving on to cruise news. It was kind of a strange week because, you know, we had a lot of cruise lines, you know, pushing back their opening dates. Then we were at the beginning of the week, we were hearing Norwegian was in a lot of trouble financially and did not really know if they were going to make it or not. Then, you know, help came in and everything, you know, wound up turned out to be a good story. So this is on the good end of it. Okay, Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings Ltd. secures over $2 billion of liquidity. So Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, NCL, announced it successfully secured over $2 billion of additional liquidity in response to effects of the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic on the company and cruise industry, including the temporary suspension of voyages and to safeguard against further downside scenarios. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, you know, you guys, that all goes well for our beloved cruise lines. So kudos to them, and, you know, hopefully all of the cruise lines will be able to survive. And once they reopen, then hopefully they will thrive. So that's what we're looking forward to. I did a video earlier in the week about Carnival, And so I'll go over it again here a little bit with you. Carnival has put out a plan, a road path, I guess, a pathway to reopening. So it's, like I said, so good to hear, Disney and Carnival coming out with actual plans to reopen and how it's going to work, and letting us know, how it's going to work, because we've got some dates kind of in mind, but of course they could all change. We don't know what is going to happen with the pandemic at this time. So these, plans may change, but as of right now, Carnival plans a phased relaunch starting August 1st. That is not that far away, you guys. It is May. So this is going to be here before we know it. Okay, it says Carnival Cruise Line advised guests and travel advisors today of its plan to phase in a resumption in its North America service this summer, beginning on August 1st, with a total of 8 ships from Miami, Port Canaveral, and Galveston. In connection with this plan, Carnival's pause in operations will be extended in all other North American and Australian markets through August 31st. So what we need to know, okay, so all North American cruises from June 27th through July 31st will be canceled. Beginning August 1st, Carnival plans to resume cruises on the Carnival Dream, the Carnival Freedom, the Carnival Vista from Galveston, Carnival Horizon, Carnival Magic, and Carnival Sensation from Miami, and Carnival Breeze and Carnival Elation from Port Canaveral. So that is the plan right now, you guys, and it sounds like an amazing plan. I think that is a great plan, just to have a few ports open, a few ships sailing, and kind of get slowly relaunching the cruise line. So I think that is an awesome plan, and I hope it goes to plan and those dates hold true. I really do. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Also, Holland America Line has decided to extend its pause of global cruise operations and cancel all Alaska, Europe, and Canada/New England cruises for 2020. In addition, Amsterdam will not operate the 79-day Grand Africa voyage from Boston to Fort Lauderdale that was scheduled to depart on October 3rd, 2020. Holland America had previously canceled all 2020 land-sea journeys, which combine Alaskan cruise with an overland tour to Denali and the Yukon. Princess Cruises is extending its pause of global ship operations and has canceled select cruises through the end of the 2020 summer season, including the following cruises and associated cruise tours, which includes all remaining Alaskan cruises on the Emerald Princess and Ruby Princess. So sad. I hate to see the Alaskan market shut down like that, because I know a lot of people, including some of my clients included, they have saved and they have, been looking forward to those Alaskan cruises for a long time. Hi, J&N Travels. Welcome. Yeah, you're finally caught my live today. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Another great channel for you guys to check out, J&N Travels. Go check them out. So does anybody have any questions, any kind of topics that you want to talk about in relation to travel or reopening or anything like that? I'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Now, put this up here. This is my website, awesomesunsets.com, or you can email me at Cheri@awesomesunsets.com. So if you have anything that you want to discuss with me as far as booking or rebooking your vacation, I'm starting to get some requests, you guys. I think I got 4 or 5 requests for some my travel clients for later on this year and for next year. So very, very excited about that. I was just tickled to death to get some people, that are starting to dream again and starting to get those wheels turning as to, when they can travel again. So all of that was really, really good news for me this week. Now, while I'm waiting to see if we have any questions, I will go through some deals. Now, I told you about my group cruise. So a little bit again, my group cruise is January 24th, 2021 out of Miami on Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas. We're going to 2 private destinations. We're going to Labadee, Haiti, and to Coco Key. So very, very exciting. It's a 5-day cruise, and we have some great rates on that, you guys. I keep checking back to see, if the price has gone lower, and we still have the best price. So that tells you, by booking early, you guys are going to get the best price by booking early. So definitely keep that in mind. If you are wanting to travel for 2021, 2022, now is the time to get those booked while prices are low. Amy is super excited for the group cruise. It'll be my first time first time on Royal. Awesome. It'll only be my second cruise on Royal. And we went on the Oasis of the Seas, which was fabulous. Absolutely loved it. Are the cruise lines booking at less capacity? Yes, I do believe they are. I do believe they will. Yes. So it's going to be limited amount of ships at first, and definitely probably limited availability as well. There's Washington County News Station, Utah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Amy says, do you think they will lower it all because they're not getting refurb? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Amy. So I've been, just kind of watching it and seeing, how it's going, but you never can tell. I would think that the prices will start, going down, but then again, it's all based on demand. So, excuse me, if demand's high, and demand is still high, maybe they won't. I don't know. But I'm still checking. Still checking. Okay, and then I got this from Royal this week, and it says, when you book now through May 31st, you'll score 30% off each guest. So the whole family can come along because kids sail free. So 30% off each guest and kids sail free. So that is awesome, awesome news. And there's Dan. Hi, Dan. Welcome. Any feedback on the new Lost Virgin cruises? Not very much. I haven't heard very much from Virgin at all, but I really haven't been following Virgin a whole lot. I haven't had any of my clients that were interested in the Virgin cruises, and I've seen some videos about some of the creators that got to get a sneak peek and things like that, and there were mixed reviews. There were mixed reviews on that, so I'm sure that it will appeal to a certain market. I don't think it will appeal to a broad market, but that's not what they're going for either. So they're going for more of a targeted market. So I think for them, it'll work out perfect, actually. So, but yeah, so, I've just heard some things about like the room sizes and, the like table seating sizes are kind of small on the smaller side and things like that. So a little bit of that kind of worries me a little bit. And I'm like, but it doesn't, and it's not meant to appeal to a broader market. It's more, I think, targeted market anyway. So yeah, so I think some people will love it, and so yeah, it's not for everybody, but it will be for a lot. A lot of people will love that. I do like the all-inclusive concept of it. And I know it's going to be more expensive. So a lot of people are going to turn away, I think, because of the price right off the bat. So, but if you are a person that is going to take advantage of, and like say you're going to do those things anyway, you're going to pay extra for the specialty dining, you're going to pay extra for the beverage package, you're going to pay extra for all of these other things, then it might be a great deal for you. So again, I think that for the people that they are, for that market that they are targeting, I think it would be a great deal, and awesome, an awesome price for what you get. But I do like the and NCL is kind of doing a little bit of that too, where they include some of the specialty dining in with the packages and things like that. So, yeah, it's very interesting concept, and we normally don't do the extra dining just because I feel like I like the main dining room, and we like the buffets. So we don't feel the need to, spend the extra money, I guess, to go to the specialty dinings. But I would like to try it sometime. It sounds, awesome, especially like the steakhouses and stuff like that. So I think we would enjoy that. I'm starting to get a little bit into sushi, or I don't know if it's actual sushi or it might be sashimi or so. Well, anyway, whatever it is, I starting to like that a little bit. So I would like to try some of the Japanese restaurants and things like that. Oh, you're welcome, Dan. Thank you for the question. So we're getting a little bit more exploratory in our food. A little bit, not a whole lot. Well, for example, when we went to Disney World in February, I booked us at the African restaurant. Okay, so I thought it probably would be kind of like Tusker House in Animal Kingdom, which we absolutely loved. Tusker House. It was amazing. I rolled myself out of there. But the African, it was Boma, yeah. But the African place, my husband didn't care for it. Now I really liked it. I found a stew there that I could have just had seconds and thirds on the stew and I would have been fine. But it was very adventurous, I would say. Yeah, very adventurous for the adventurous palate. But I didn't really think about it, but now that I saw it, that there was a lot of things with like cinnamon and things like that. But yeah, now that I think of it, I was like, yeah, they do use a lot of cinnamon, I guess, in the African cooking, so that would make sense. But I did find something, plantains. I found out that I love fried plantains. Those were amazing. So between the plantains and that stew, whatever it was, I was totally happy with the whole meal. But hubby didn't think so. Okay, let's see. Booked out of Boston and New York. I don't know that. Not right away, I would say, J&N Travels. Not right away. No. Carnival's plan, like I was going over earlier, their plan is to open Galveston, Miami, and Port Canaveral. So I think it's going to be very limited on the cruise ports. Oh, but I did read, you guys. Now this is worldwide. About somewhere around half of the ports worldwide are open. I just get giddy when I think about it. Half of the ports are opening. So that is very, very encouraging. Life Adventure Show says, yummy, love plantains. Does it not taste like French fries? It tastes like French fries to me. Is that what you guys think? I loved it. Most hand sanitizers are not Yes, antibacterial. I've heard that, Bonnie. I know that there are too. I've been hearing this for a long time. This was before even the pandemic. That some of the wipes, like I know, like there's a special Clorox brand of wipe that kills the norovirus, because before the coronavirus, everybody was worried about the norovirus. So I know that there was a lot of the wipes and things that weren't actually geared toward. So yeah, there's different cleaners for different things. Luckily, they're saying that regular soap and hot water is the best thing for this virus. So I was like, well, shoot, I can do that. That's good news. Okay, let's see. I love that deal. Got a group cruise. Should get it back. I think it got more people. Yeah. So talking to High C Cindy. Group cruise. Can't wait for our group cruise. Mine is not Aziz, not in South Florida. Yeah. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for all of it to come back and for us all to get to be comfortable with the new normal. And so, if you don't have any issues, then it's not going to be a problem. If you have issues, then yeah, you're going to have to take extra precautions. Sweet candy. Yeah, it does taste a little bit like sweet candy. It tasted like, to me, it tasted like French fries, like a sweet French fry or something. Yeah, it was really good. I really loved it. Absolutely. All right, guys. So any last questions before we go? I have been seeing some deals, you guys, starting to come through. So if you are interested in any kind of like all-inclusive, and of course, I know everything's not traveling right now, but I'm thinking of the future. Okay. So if you are interested in any kind of all-inclusive for the Caribbean or for Hawaii, Europe, any kind of cruises, Alaskan cruises, group cruises, all of those kind of things, I can help you out with all of that. There's my website down there. And hello, Hafiz. Hello. Welcome. Now, let me put up this other banner just to remind you that I do have my Facebook. You guys, if you are not part of my Facebook page and my Facebook group, I have all kinds of fun things going on over there. So you will love those posts. And a lot of them are more like, what do you say? Lighthearted. Not all of them are about travel, in other words. So a lot of like interesting, fun things that we can all use right now. We all could use some good news right now. So absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, anything else you guys have, you can put it in below this video in the comments. So if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button. Also, ring the bell so you'll know anytime I go live or post a new video. So thank you guys so much. Let's see here. Okay. Wait just a second. Just a second. Okay. There we go. Had to just do a little bit of housekeeping here. One moment. But yes, oh, thank you so much. Let's see. What does Bonnie say? Okay. Yeah. Just did a survey. Yeah, I guess they are probably getting some surveys out there to kind of see what their demographic is. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you. Life Adventure Show, JNN Travels, Bonnie, Amy, Cindy, Dan, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I love having you all here and having these travel chats with you. It always brightens my whole week to talk to you guys. So I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Meet me here on Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, and we will talk more travel, and hopefully we'll have more good news. Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you, Cindy. Bye, Bonnie. Thank you all so much for coming. Have a blessed and magical day, and I will see you on the beaches of the world eventually. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Have a great weekend.